Superman rumored to be in the Flash movie? Well, yeah, well, we'll see. So here's a little thing from Cosmic Book News talking about Superman rumored to be on the set. And, of course, a look at the new Flash costume. So, yeah, I'll put that up there. It's all blurry here. But anyway, that's the big deal. Obviously, it's the stunt man. It suggests there's probably going to be some CGI with it. But the interesting thing, it is closer to at least like the version they had from the New 52. The TV show kind of did has a version of that with the little yellow lines going through it and stuff. But it's got the yellow boots, more or less. So that's something. But I think there's going to be quite a bit of CGI sprucing up the costumes because, you know, the Supergirl suit didn't look all that great. Well, of course, saw Batman riding around on his bat cycle, and that was interesting and all that. So apparently there's some guy on Twitter who claims to have worked on the movie. So that's what we got here. So anyway, he says, we're both Superman and Batman were on set. Here he is. He's saying, that's awesome. A few weeks ago, I did some work on the new Flash movie with Superman and Batman on set at the same time. Boyhood dream come true. Yeah, well, so could this be? Well, there were other rumors. See, gonna justify one rumor with some more. that there was some deal with Henry Cavill to have cameos and appear in other DC films rather than, you know, his own. So with Ben Affleck there, it stands to reason that it would make sense that he's that if they could get Henry Cavill to do that, that would be nice, you know, and to set up their you know, their whole multiverse story that the movie's about. And there might be some sort of Justice League thing going on between the three of them, you know, with the Flash and Superman. There was a rumor that Gal Gadot might show up. I doubt it because she's currently pregnant and that sort of thing. But there might be some other Wonder Woman, and there was some talk of even Linda Carter showing up and that kind of thing where I said, well, it kind of becomes the battle of the network stars. But that would be a very cool thing that Henry Cavill is very much still Superman, albeit a Superman. And also, of course, the Black Adam film, and with Dwayne Johnson wanting Henry Cavill's Superman to be a part of his Black Adam story. I doubt very seriously any of that would show up in the first one, but maybe a later one. Although apparently they told him to shut up about that. So who knows? But it would make sense. It would add more to the overall universe as it is. And then, well, at the end of it, after all the time warp happens, well, both Cavill and Affleck be gone, replaced by new Superman. So it also touches on the possibility. There are still rumors that Grant Gustin might have a cameo in it, you know, to kind of do the same thing they did with the TV show and Ezra. So that perhaps Brandon Routh could show up. Brandon Routh, well, when he resuited up in that whole thing, that was cool looking, and he was in the Kingdom Come story. I says, just do a whole series on Kingdom Come for HBO Max, you know. Tyler Hoechlin, Superman, could show up, and especially since his is becoming, he's on the rise now because his show is really good. So then Black Superman, who hasn't been cast yet, but might show up. Of course, there's apparently going to be two of those with Michael B. Jordan. Not necessarily, I thought he would be starring in it, but apparently he's just going to produce that series, so they might be casting someone else, but that would be the Val Zod story. And, you know, it's all about multiverse, so there could be some of that. It might even be as simple, like I keep saying, that he, you know, Flash runs through the Speed Force and he's seeing images of other universes and stuff, and so then probably using old footage of Christopher Reeve and stuff like that, and then maybe you get your first look at some of the actors that would be cast in those. I got no interest in J.J. Abrams' Superman, but Michael B. Jordan's I'm willing to give a shot. And I'm guessing the new Batgirl would probably show up in some form or fashion like that. Probably not as much as the Supergirl, as the story they're following, wherever that goes. But, so, yeah, it's possible he's there. Yet another rumor, when all the bad stuff was going on with Ray Fisher and whatnot, because Ray Fisher's Cyborg was supposed to be in this. And if it was going to have any resemblance to Flashpoint, he would be a very important character, but that's apparently not, they won't be following that whatsoever, apparently, which is unfortunate. Jeffrey Dean Morgan, that would have been cool. But anyway, so he was taken out, and one of the rumors was perhaps Superman would fill the role that the Cyborg was supposed to have, even though it made more sense that because Flash and Cyborg were contemporaries, they were closer in age to each other, and so it would make sense that there was a friendship. Victor is mentioned in the Crisis on Infinite Earths episode with the two Flashes. So obviously they were thinking of that, but yeah, not going to happen unless they just recast him. But so maybe they'll just do with Henry Cavill Superman to make up the two members of the Justice League that the Flash interacts with before all of this multiversal craziness erupts. So there's some little hope of still having more Henry Cavill Superman, but I don't see anything here reflecting a new Man of Steel film. But one can hope. Thanks for watching and listening. Say, while you're still here, why not like and subscribe and share with your many friends? Yes. Also, check out my mini stores in the link description below. Yes, where you can get t-shirts, hats, mugs, all those goodies with my artwork on them. Oh, yeah. And head over to indieplanet.com and pick up a copy of my comic book, Night Night. Oh, yeah. You can also catch me at my podcast, Mr. Nailsin Show, on RadioMisfits.com. And you can also watch my videos on BitChute.com and now on Rumble.com. Oh, my goodness. So many places to watch me and my stuff. Oh, yeah. And if that's not enough for you, well, you can follow me on many social media platforms and say hi to your old pal, Mr. Nailsin.